Effective immediately, the Department of Homeland Security is taking steps to lift the shadow of deportation from these young people. Over the next few months, eligible individuals who do not present a risk to national security or public safety will be able to request temporary relief from deportation proceedings and apply for work authorization.
How old were you when you first came here to America?
I was about 5 or 6. I remember having my 7th birthday already here with my parents already here. So my brother must have been like 1.
Do you mind telling me how you got here?
Well, me and my brother, we have cousins that are about the same age as we are. We pretended that we were their kids.
Using what?
Using their passports and their birth certificates and stuff.
Tell me about your experience with school.
I went to Pasadena High School. I graduated I graduated in 2007. I graduated top 10% of my class. I always had good grades in school. My parents always, wanted me to succeed, and they wanted me to do well in school. They always told me that my only responsibility was to go to school and get good grades and graduate.
Tell me about your little brother.
My brother graduated from the same school I did, Pasadena High School. And he graduated this year, actually, a couple weeks ago. He graduated with honors. We just actually had a party for him.
Tell me about your life since graduating from high school.
Senior year, I worked really hard to get into University of Texas. And I did get in, but unfortunately, because I don't have the means of applying for financial aid like other people do, I wasn't able to go to University of Texas because my dad could not afford to send me over there. So there are things that I wish that I could have, gone to a university and shown that I could thrive there, but, financially it means we're impossible, so.
Can you tell me, Grassli, what limitations have been placed on you because you are not a citizen?
For me, my biggest thing is not having a driver's license, and I can't even get an ID, a Texas ID. Not being able to get financial aid for school.
Have you ever been stopped, like while driving?
Yes. The day that I got pulled over, I literally cried because the policeman was so scary.
What are your personal hopes and dreams and goals for your future?
I hope to become a CPA one day, but if it's hard to have hopes and dreams when you can get a degree all you want, but then when you get out, you can't use it, So it kind of crushes your dreams a little bit.
How do you feel about President Obama's recent executive order to help young people like you?
I think it's awesome because it's been a long time coming already. We dreamers, as we're called, we live here and we contribute and we go to school. We get taught by teachers here, and we learn about this country, and we're part of it. So it's good to finally have some validation.
How do you feel about Congress's inability to pass the DREAM Act?
It's controversial because all we want is to be legal, as it's called, we do everything else by the books. We pay our taxes, we pay our bills, we pay our mortgage, we go to school, and it's, we just want to be legal. But a lot of people think that we're criminals, and they don't see past that.
It is the right thing to do for the American people, and here's why. These young people are going to make extraordinary contributions and are already making contributions to our society. If there's a young person here who has grown up here and wants to contribute to this society, wants to maybe start a business that will create jobs for other folks who are looking for work, that's the right thing to do. We have always drawn strength from being a nation of immigrants, as well as a nation.
And I think that's how some of the politicians are. They don't see past the fact that we're here illegally. You know, they don't see that we're contributing, or they don't want to see that we're contributing. They think that we're trying to take American jobs away, but you know what? Deep down, we're Americans too, you know? We live here, you know? And if we didn't want to be here, then we wouldn't be here. If we didn't think that this was a good place to prosper, we wouldn't be here. So I think that they should, you know, realize that we're not trying to harm anyone. We're just trying to live our lives. And we would really like their support in doing so.